Claudia Sheinbaum made history, being sworn in as Mexico's first woman president. Sheinbaum was inaugurated at a ceremony in Mexico's Congress for a 6-year term lasting until 2030. Sheinbaum took the oath of office and received the presidential sash in a boisterous ceremony which marks the start of her 6-year term. Sheinbaum used her first speech as head of state to address investor concerns after the passing of a judicial reform pushed by her predecessor, Andrés Manuel López Obrador. Sheinbaum vowed to ensure that Mexico's economy remains a secure destination for international investment. She reiterated the central bank would be autonomous and that a reasonable debt to GDP ratio would be maintained. Sheinbaum's government will present its first budget before November 15. Tunisia will hold the nation's first presidential elections since adopting a new constitution in 2022. The elections will be held on the 6th of this month. The winning candidate will be elected to a 5-term. Tunisians abroad will vote from 4th till 6th of October. Meanwhile, ahead of the elections, Tunisian court has sentenced presidential candidate Ayachi Zamel to 12 years in prison amid growing opposition anger against President Kais Saied, whose critics accuse him of using the judiciary to sideline his opponents. It is the third prison sentence imposed on Zamel in 2 weeks. This comes just 5 days before the presidential election, in which he is one of just 2 candidates permitted to stand against Saied. 3 other high-profile opposition figures were barred. Severe weather events are causing disruption and damage around the world. At least 225 people were confirmed dead in Nepal floods, landslides, whereas death toll from powerful storm Helene topped 150 in US. Meanwhile, Taiwan is bracing up for torrential rain as Typhoon Krathon approaches. Here's a report.
Nature's fury continues to topple the lives of people worldwide. Over 200 were killed in floods, landslides in Nepal, and over 13,000 people have been rescued from the flood-affected areas so far. Relief materials, including food, are being distributed to the affected people. Moving ahead, flood situation in India's Bihar worsened after heavy discharge of water through rivers from Nepal damaged embankments. Due to overflow of rivers like Gandak, Kosi, Bagmati, and Mahananda, over 12 lakh people across 16 districts have been affected. State and national disaster response forces are engaged in relief operations. Thousands have been evacuated as Super Typhoon Krathon approaches Taiwan. The island has shut down schools and closed financial markets ahead of Krathon's expected landfall. Though the typhoon was downgraded overnight from strong to medium, but it still is expected to bring storm surges and torrential rains. The death toll from Hurricane Helene rises to over 150 in US, and millions are without power. Bureau Report, DD India.
All right, and DD India correspondent Salman Haider joins us from Patna to tell us about what all is happening there. Hello. Can you just tell us what is the situation there right now?
Yes, Siddharth, situation is somewhat going towards normalcy. But as I have reported earlier, 13 districts are still in very much danger of severe flood. The discharge from barrages of Kosi and Valmiki Nagar has lessened down. But now, as of now, almost 1.2 million people are facing the fury of these floods. The shelter homes, makeshift arrangement for residing the flood-affected people has been made. Community kitchens are being run for people to provide them cooked meal. A vast area has been affected, and agriculture, standing crops have been damaged. In Katihar, the banana crop is very greatly damaged, and soil erosion and concrete bridges and houses have been engulfed by the raging rivers. So, and the weather department has predicted medium to scanty rain in those 13 districts which are severely affected by the flood. North Bihar is still reeling under the severe flood, as you know. Yes, Siddharth.
Definitely, Salman, we can just see those visuals wherein, you know, they are showing that how people are affected because of the floods. Salman, how they are managing their, you know, their lives, day-to-day activities.
Actually, day-to-day activity is completely paralyzed, and they are using boats. NDRF is fulfilling their needs of requirement, be it dry rations and other things. Main problem is of cattle. Cattle feed is not available at majority of places, and the people are residing over the embankments, under the polythene sheets. So life is very miserable here, and as you see, they have lost their belongings as well as their shelters. As you know, concrete houses have been damaged greatly, washed away in rivers. A heavy flow is there. So the life is very difficult here, and the government is making all efforts to arrange their livelihood and their residence in higher places.
And some other essentials, some essential things as well. Definitely. Right now the situation is not good there, as you are telling us, and the rescue operations are going in full swing. We certainly hope that situation becomes normal as soon as possible. But thank you so much, Salman.